So I am based in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States, and
Oh,
my name is Mihai. So
mm,
this how you pronounce.
Mihai. So, yeah, I'll introduce myself first so that you get to know me a bit, Mihai. First of all, is this a perfect time for you to call you?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, basically, my name is Jethro. I came from the Philippines, and I started my content creation when I was 11. Then worked at an agency when I was 16, and then started doing coaching when I was 18, and then agency as well, multimedia agency, video editing services. And right now, I'm doing AI and automation to serve my clients and just built my school like 2 months or 3 months ago with my mentor. So, how about you, Mihai?
Um, well, I'm 56 right now, and since I was by 14, I tried to break into um, internet.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was just started. Um, it was very hard because you guys are so lucky these days. You have
Oh,
everything on your fingertips, and back then it was really pretty much everything. It was manual, and most of the um, connection you could do by mail and
mm-hmm.
in person. So what I'm saying here is that these days it's unbelievable. You have so many tools, and the only thing which stop you for achieving great, amazing results is your imagination.
Nice.
If you are dedicated, and like you said, I understand you have a mentor. That's very important because you see, I didn't have a mentor, and I bouncing from shiny object to shiny object.
Mm-hmm.
The resources were very limited. It's I mean, once you get to the money, then with proper guidance, you can do amazing things. So um, I tried many things, but I never got to the point to finalize to see the results because you see, I had to
Mm-hmm.
work all the time to sustain myself, and now I'm close to my pension.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, took me a long time to get to this point, and um, I decided no matter what, this time I will apply everything what I learned in my life and
Mm-hmm.
stick to it. So what I did, I created a community, and I started uh, just a bit more than 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and right now I have almost 600 members. The
Nice.
community is called Join Mihai to make money fast, and it's on Skool platform. So what I'm trying to achieve here is to bring all those people who want to prove to the world that these days you can make money honest and honorable, without scamming people or um, earning your money without moral compass. I want to
Mm-hmm.
leave behind me a legacy to make kind of a environment safe for people to communicate, like a refugee, hub where people they can meet each other and learn in a safe environment out um, you know out of scammers and people who they earn their living just by propagate
Mm.
unethical uh,
Scheme.
methods to earn the money. So pretty much that's it in a nutshell. And the goal is to reach 1 million people
Mm.
and to be like a seed for everybody in the world to see and follow this system. What do you think?
Yeah. It's super humbling to know your story because I judge people when they mature or they have a white beard, you know. They're expert at everything, and I'm just knowledge of these things. But most of us do not really appreciate what's available into our hands or our reach. And it's amazing that you build your community not just to make money, but you have a deeper reason for ethics and not cheating and stuff for values. And it's also a good opportunity for you that you create a community so that you may leave a legacy. Now, I saw your community. It's 572 members. How did you grow that?
Um, so because I don't have time to do it organically, when you just start up and if you don't want to spend money or you don't have the money,
Yeah.
you go to social media platforms
Organic.
and you talk with people and uh,
Then,
present, in a manner that they can appreciate what you are offering, and if they want to, they join. But because of that, I don't have time, um, and so I'm doing ads. Every member costs me like $10 to.
wow, $10.
Yes, so
Uh,
it's like
um,
crazy, right? I mean,
yeah, it's really crazy for me. For us in the Philippines, though, it's a minimum wage one day.
yeah. So I'm hoping that uh, these people, they will be amazed what's inside the community, how much
Mm-hmm.
insane value they find there. And this group I created, Join Mihai to Make Money Fast, on a Skool platform, and they will tell to other people, and then all the money I invested will be worthwhile.
Nice. Do you think in terms of your ads, you run an ads like how many members did it got and you know um times 10 that's your cost, right?
Yeah, basically, cost me each member who stays $10 because basically I get like 10 members every
Mm.
day
Every
in
day.
yeah in average on average, um uh, uh, which should be pretty fast growing, but the problem is that the ads are not, I mean, are targeted, but the scammers and people who they just want to you see it's a phenomenon these days. People they don't have any more, as you know, patience.
Yeah.
They are attracted by the name of the group, the community. Join me
Mm.
to make money fast, but you see they don't want to put the work. They don't want to put the work, and they want instantly. I said fast, not instantly, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
they want
Good.
overnight. They think they see the title and they say, "Oh, okay, so fast means overnight. I will be a millionaire tomorrow." And
Yeah, yeah.
that will not happen, as you know. As a startup, and you are an entrepreneur, nobody talks about it, but they say it's called the humble beginnings, you know.
Mm. Yeah.
So you put a lot of effort, many hours, until you see results, and can take, more than a year until you start making money. People, they don't
Oh,
understand that, I mean,
really?
they want overnight, and because of that, I created these courses. I put in a classroom area for people to see, and basically, each course, it's set for uh, are pretty much, all of them are um, made, uh, based on 6 weeks, each course. So each week, a module. You go through the courses for 6 weeks, and you do a module every week, and is there for them if they can access, stay on it, and go through it, and do everything. Depends on the people. Some people, they make it faster. Some people, take it easy, and maybe it takes longer, but it's everything there. It's up to them. But you know you cannot do it overnight, because you need to digest. You cannot just eat, and um, expect uh, the food to give you everything you want. Like, um, you feed a baby, and you want to
Mm.
be, you know like an adult overnight. So it takes time, to feed that baby for years, until it gets to the, maturity and stuff like that. So it's the same with a business. You need to, or if you want, uh, faster with your, food. When, for example, you seed the crops, you tender the crops. You put water, you go there, and take care of the seeds to grow. But the point is that it takes an incubation period until you see the results.
Mm. So it's like literally like it's like how long does a plant take to grow, and then to bear fruit is like that that business, right?
Right, exactly.
Right. Because in our generations, to be honest, even for me, knowing that fact before you even said it is, we're still fall into that trap because of how these gurus, creators, or community owners are actually projecting and selling um, their their courses or their systems and etc. As you mentioned in your module, it's all about FOMO and then urgency. So it's really hard to to market your community if you did not even put the word fast or stuff like that. So I think we're in the trap of like that, and we even envy people like those numbers like 500 members, 1,000, 2,000. We're very metric driven. But for you, I know you took a lot of work to get those 2.1 thousand contributions on Skool. How did you do that, or what's your conviction to be able to be rich like that?
Yeah, I am pretty proud of it. Uh, as you mentioned, I have 2,100 contributions, right?
Mm.
But the point is that, I did all this in less than 60 days.
Now, really?
So that's
Nice.
pretty impressive, right?
Yes, really.
Okay, I will tell you the secret.
Secret.
I I am out of work right now,
Mm. Yeah.
and I spend 15 hours a day in front of my computer.
Wow. That's why
So,
you're always online. I see you. Yeah.
yes, and
It's so
I
important.
don't have nice sleep. I mean, you cannot do great things if you do exactly what other people they do. For example, I don't go to parties. I don't go out to eat out. I don't go talk for hours with friends, and
Yeah, yeah.
is that rule. You become uh, pretty much the same thing. For example, you have five friends, right?
Mm,
And you become the average of whichever those five friends of yours are. So what I did, I keep everybody away because you see, the really great people in the world to create uh, that goal of theirs, they needed to sacrifice everything. So name somebody in the world, and you will see that they've been by themselves. And I will tell you uh, from my perspective. So I love chess. Okay, and one day I will be a grandmaster. And
yeah,
Bobby Fischer, this guy, he was obsessed since the age of 7 with chess. This is how he became the best chess players in the world, and
yeah.
this is how you do it. Um,
Mm,
another, and he was his life all his life by himself. He never been married and stuff like that. So he needed to put all the effort, all the time, all the energy in this goal of his to become the
mm,
best in the world, right?
mm.
And I know this is very sad because not so many people are willing to do that, but depends what you want to do. I mean, and you guys these days, you don't need to do that per se, because the AI tools right now and this technology these days can save you a ton of time and money, and you can enjoy your life, and you can be married, you can go on vacation, you can do whatever, and at the same time being rich, makes tons of money. So
Mm.
these days are the best um times in the human history for living your life.
Best times.
So yeah, I mean, and I'm so happy. That's why I contribute so much, because I really want to help people, especially in those countries where the economy is not that good these days.
Yeah,
With the power of internet, they can get into a business, and they can earn their money, even if they are very remote, or they don't have too many opportunities. And this
yeah,
is what I want to offer to people. um, for example, there are people who they cannot afford to. For example, you said in Philippines there, $10, it's how much you earn a day. So for example, to buy one, I mean, to get a subscription to an AI tool is like $20 a month or something like that, and they cannot
yeah.
afford, right? So what I do, I offer them help in a chat. I'm in several communities, and I help them out, knowing that they cannot afford that to buy these tools, and I have this opportunity, and I use my tools, to help them out, show them the code, and the steps they need to take to achieve whatever they want, because they don't have the money. And this is so big satisfaction for me, because um, I know that I help people. And um, you guys need to understand that we are on this earth with a purpose to be a good people, to help other people. That's why we are here. Because on the end, you die, and if there is another life out there, you will be judged and positioned uh, afterlife somewhere based on how good you were in this life. I mean, not good to be the number one, but good how much you help people.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
It's really good. I think it being good isn't just in the works, but in the heart. It's inside.
Exactly. Yes.
So those are biblical principles. I do read that, but I just don't realize that today's or this era is a perfect time because there's a lot of rumors of wars or a lot of politicians, geopolitics issues, privacy and stuff. But I think in the past there's more wars, like physically. But today is the best day. But um, going back to your, because you spend money in ads and
Mhm.
it has different performance. It's not always a guarantee that's always quality. In the ads that you launch, I know how much did you spend and the members that it draw and in the percentage quality of members did it um, you know did it out of 100, let's say, is it only 3% who are quality or engaged or stuff like that?
Exactly. Yes. So, um, if I get 100 people, uh, uh, you see, I have a system which pretty much disqualify those people who are not to stay in my community.
Mm,
Um, my community is for people who they are honest. They are um, really good people, and they are here to learn from me and to contribute to this environment. And
mm,
if people like scammers or those who they don't have patience, um, they don't feel good and they leave. They live by themselves. I don't even kick them. They leave because they don't feel comfortable here.
yeah.
So if you want to uh, be part of something revolutionary in a good sense, join my community and give a shot. It's called Join Mihai to make money fast. But actually, what you will learn here is how to understand life and how to live your life the
Mm,
best way you can, because what I teach you is not only how to make money and to become financially independent, but how to grow as a complete person in very common words for everybody to understand. Is like, I will teach you how to behave in the world in a way uh, where your mom will be proud of you.
mm. It's really good though. um what's your best advice that you have heard or given that you can give to me or to the audience as well?
Okay, the best advice is, um, if it's about business and if you want to make money, um, find a mentor, not like because I'm a mentor and I teach people and they join my community, but for example, I offer free services for people. If they join my community, they join for free.
Mm,
And even if they don't buy the courses, I offer them free courses too, just to have everything they need. So I offer them the chance, which cost me decades gathering all this information and a lot of money, a lot of effort. So if you want to get to a point where you really want to succeed in life, communities like mine are the place to be in. Because you see, when I was your age, I wanted to have this information and I couldn't find anywhere.
mm,
Um, and this is what I created. I created this community to teach people how to save decades of their lives and to avoid a lot of mistakes which you make because you don't want to make those mistakes, but you don't know how to do. You don't know what you don't know, and
mm,
you try to. to understand life, you try to get better, but because you don't know, you don't have the guide, you make a lot of mistakes on the way. And I offer this chance to avoid that.
All right. Then in terms of like I saw that you're always on the lead most of it. You're always on the leaderboard for some communities. Took you 15 hours to be on that. What's your mindset on that? Are you pressured to retain that lead, or do you have a conviction behind it?
Yes. So you see, maybe you know, or you never heard about it, but basically, um, to achieve whatever you want to do in life, it's good to have like a calendar. For example, we meet together today because you had a calendar, a schedule,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So if you really want to succeed in life, this is one take. And if you don't learn anything from me today, just um, get this one from me. So basically, um, take a sheet of paper and put there, let's say these days, as a male, you maybe live 80 years old, right? Which is a good chunk of time if you get there, right?
Mm.
Um, I think it's pretty uh, uh, um, 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 satisfactory for everybody to know that if you live 8 years, they will be happy, right? Especially if you are even healthy 8 years, because honestly, after 50, so be aware, you
Oh,
start to break down and pain
uh,
everywhere and stuff like that. So anyway, it's about how you maintain your life, and what you choose to do. Don't lose nights, don't smoke, don't drink, don't destroy your body. So take care of your body, eat as healthy as possible and stuff like that. So anyway, so if you live 80 years old, right? Take a sheet of paper and put there um, a breakdown. For example, 8 parts for each 10 years, or 80 parts, for each year. And make this like squares for each year, right? So you have
mm,
80 squares. And how old are you
20.
now? 20. Okay. So you mark all the squares as years you are right now. For example, out of 80, you mark with X 20 squares. So that means that you um, utilized or consumed uh,
20.
20 out of 80, right? But
Mm.
see, for me now,
You
uh,
are.
I'm 56. So
So,
basically, I have 24, right? 24 squares left.
oh yeah.
So you see, I don't have too much time. Besides, I don't know if I get 80. Maybe I get 70, or we don't know. Maybe tomorrow, like you said, will be the World War III, and we are wiped out, because these days, with the atomic bombs, it's game over. In 30 minutes, the world will be, just history. And I don't want to be a really doom person, but with craziness in the world, I think they go for World War III, man. I don't know how much you know about the history, but what's going on here? They say that the history repeats itself. So World War I, World War II, um, American-Spanish War, Vietnam War, Korean War, all the wars in the world, you name it. Um, they have a pretext, something happens somewhere and another country invade that country because of pretext. For example,
Mm.
in World War I, it was they destroyed a boat called Lithuania and stuff like that. So and that's why attack. Then you have World War II, where Hitler invade Poland for you know pretext, every time a pretext. And these days, Russia invades Ukraine for a pretext and stuff like that. And now Putin tests all these countries around the Ukraine. I don't know if you heard and you are up to
Yeah.
date. So because you see, like China, it's these days it's pretty much all their income they invest in military,
Mm.
which is crazy. The same with Russia. So basically, these guys, they don't have anything to lose. So they won the war. They want, to go in a war because they are so much in debt, and they invest so much in the military, and you know they want to use those uh, uh, guns and artillery and whatever they have there. So um, that's the problem. And the only way to prevent that, it's up to us to pray and to cool down the situation. For I don't know if you know, for example, here in United States, um, it's so much politics involved and so much hatred, and the right basically they try to start a civil war here. They killed one Republican, Charlie Kirk, which was very
Mm.
active with the young people, and
Charlie.
exactly like happened in a history, they killed Kennedy and stuff like that. Every time when a person try to change something, they get rid of them because you see, unfortunately, so much evil around here, and they want this world destroyed because some people, they worship the evil, and the evil teach them that if they destroy the world, they will create another world where there will be kings and big shots there. So that's why everybody's crazy about power, because they worship the evil, and the evil promise them, like for example, these extremists in Islam, they teach them that if they bomb themselves, and they kill a lot of people, when they
Mm.
die they will have 99 virgins and stuff like that. So you see, they manipulate people, man. And it's so sad because if there is God there and create us, he create us to understand each other and to help each other and to do so much good in the world. And imagine if we eliminate all these military forces and all this evil, how beautiful this world will be, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. So this is our message, and this is what we need to do in the world. Um, we need to eliminate the evil by being good people. And when you see somebody that is not good, or um, um, disrespect you, or do something not right to you, uh, all we can do is to behave. Don't lose yourself, and um, behave in a way to be an example. So everything what we are doing, we should be an example for somebody else to follow. And the only way to be an example is to do good. Because you see, okay, this is another take you can get from me, if nothing else. So remember, it's very easy to be evil. It's very easy to do something wrong. It's very easy to destroy something. The challenge here is not to be a bad person, because anybody can be a bad person. For
Mm.
example, I go on a street right now and I kill a person. That's Anybody can do that, right? With a stabbing or by a gun or whatever. But you can kill somebody, right? If you really want. But that's not the challenge. The challenge is to go out there in the world and help somebody, because that's hard. And we have this guy in the history. I don't know if it was a real person or it was just a made up, but it's well known. And his name was Jesus. What
Mhm.
Jesus do? What Jesus try to help the people in the world? Everybody treat him so bad, and he he just do good, did good all the time, you know. Even when they crucified him, he said, "God forgive them; they don't know what they are doing." Even then, when everybody, throw stones on him and stuff like that, he didn't lost his main focus on doing good. So this is how we supposed to do too, because you see, we are in this world temporary. Imagine if you put all your money on living in this world, I don't think that it's a good investment. Why? Because we are here for 70, 80 years, like we discussed, right? So it's worth it to put all your money on 80 years and you don't know the outcome. Instead, being a good person and get eternity, I think that's a better investment, don't you think?
Yeah.
So that's me. Those are my philosophies, my ideas, my spirit of living, and hopefully I get there to convince and um, uh, produce this environment, this revolutionary movement, of good in the world. Uh, I cannot change. I cannot spread my uh, ideas to everybody in the world and make everybody follow me. But if I get to the point where I have 1 million people, I teach them how to make money, and they become financially independent and in a good way, and they go out there and propagate what I teach them. I think I did my job in this world, and I can die, happy. So
That's really good. The lessons are simple to hear but hard to do, and most people, sometimes me, when I hear those words, we respond and I already heard it. But the question is, did I apply it daily or even once? And I think those are the words that most creators, community builders should also hear, because most of them are here for investment, money, way up, getting leads, getting clients, then automation. But there's no much thought about ethics, humanity, and then just they just said give value, but there's no such thing as give value to be kind. So there's no much character in the teaching. So I appreciate you because considering your age right now, you build a community online to still build your legacy and never think it's too late. I don't know what's happening into your life, if you're alone there or if you have uh, you still can you still work or stuff, but your wisdom will be your legacy, your will be your message in that community. And I pray that you will be able to share it to the people. And my response to your conviction and message is about changing. Jesus did not. I heard that from my leader. Jesus did not change who are in the top to bottom. He start from the bottom. He did not change the Pharisee, which are what religious people, political people, but he started from the community that surrounds him, and then he created a revolution and a character of what faith, even when it is illogical, even if it is fearful, he still moves. When there is no storm, there is no peace. So we're living in the storm. It's up to us to find that peace. from the Prince of Peace. Yeah, thank you, Mihai, for your time as well. I know that you should have DM'd a lot of school people in the community, but I want to also um, like your community is it's just rare. It's just rare to see this. It's a very good hook, but as you said, a lot of people misinterpret it. When they see a stack of cash, excuse me, when they see a stack of cash, it just, even for me, it triggers me to move fast. And then every minute that we have, it's like we're brainwashed to move fast, adapt, especially technology today. It puts us unnecessary anxiety to the point that there's no time left. You have to hustle or you will die alone, die broke. But it's for me, it's hard to battle that. Like, we have a mindset that we have to do habits to make money, but to give value is like a waste of time for some. For me, it's not. But the world constantly pulls my heart for the love of money, and especially for people who are not aware of goodness or your message or the message of God. They're more likely lovers of money, lovers of pleasure, and this world is huge. But I think, at least knowing that there are people like you and disciples around the world, it's good to know that we still have a community like that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much thing that I want to say. For future connections, you can just DM me. Um, Continue your journey and continue your message as well. So my feedback to your community is just, if I may give a feedback, it's lacking clarity of message, especially the banner. So when I see your first impression of the community is more about money fast. But there's also a description composed by good and honest people. It's a good description, but um, I think you really need to give more about your message in the community, to post about it, about ethics or about moral values, biblical values, or what's happening around the world, and plus the business, so that you can get your message clear. This is just for me, my feedback. But
Mhm.
your community is great. I see a lot of potential, especially if you put your face as a thumbnail. It gives us an impression there's a wise man who's willing to give advice. There's an old man who's experienced a lot, willing to give advice. That could be your USP or unique selling proposition that makes you stand out from the community. So that you don't position your community as money, but you position it as someone who is a real person who is willing to give advice. Well, and anything like your message. Because the reason also why I so wanna call you, because I got hooked and interested, because I saw your profile picture. This must be a wise man, and you've done a lot. And there's a curiosity in me. Why did he build a community in school, considering his age? What is he trying to say? So I think that's my feedback for you to to help you. I don't know if it helps you or not, but that's for me. Any
Awesome.
any any last words for this meeting? Not in life.
Yeah, so I catch when you said that you don't know if I'm single or what I did with my life and stuff. So basically, all my life I studied to get to know the truth and what's going on around the world and stuff like that. So I acquired three master's degrees and two PhDs. So
It's a lot though.
yeah, this is what I did in my life, and uh, that's why I created this community to give out what I know. I know so much, and um, I keep pushing forward without uh, monetary um, uh, return per se, but more to be able to put out there what I know. One of the saddest things in the world is when somebody knowledgeable dies and he or she didn't had the chance to put in the world what they knew. It's such
Mm.
a big loss in the world. So this is what I want to do. And thank you for your feedback. Um, I put the picture with the money just to attract people, and uh,
Effective now.
to I don't know if this is sadistic or not, but I like when people they come there like vultures, to make money fast, and
Mm.
they discover actually that it's a sea of knowledge, and teach people how to be honest, and they don't like that. They want just money,
Oh. How did you even know that they don't like that? That they just want money? The
right?
engagement.
That's why they don't stay. So um,
How
I
you
was
see the churn they leave like that? Churn.
yeah. So I am not disappointed because I knew from the beginning, out of 100 people, like you said, if three or maximum 10 will stay, that's a good number. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that number. I'm looking for those people who they resonate with what I am building in this community, and I'm looking for those people. I don't look for everybody. I don't want to make tons of money. I just want to get to 1 million people, and those people, if I will be able to get those million people who are really good people, I did my job in the world.
Mm. Amen. Continue that. For me, for now, I want to get my 1,000 super fans.
That's
So,
good. You have
I
one here. You have one right here.
oh, hi. You're my oldest one. Joke.
Huh. Okay.
But
Okay. So that's good.
you're the wisest me in terms of the experience that you have. But yeah, I mean, I also did not expect that your message is all about that because most of my the one that I call are they have this, they have that, they have the system, they have, but for you it's more about stability and contentment and purity in the soul. Something that satisfies. At least also that at your age you're not that type of guy na drink and then gamble and stuff. And considering you have last question is considering you have a two PhD and three master degree, most people pursue that because they want to earn money or they want job security or whatever security. But based on your experience, is that really true?
You asked me if it's true.
Because yeah, if it's really true that it really gives you secure financial security when you have two PhD and three master degree because people are chasing that.
Uh, you know, the old school, uh, your parents as old school, they want you to succeed in life, and in their mind, it was by having this academic background to get
Mm,
a job, and but you see, the world is changing. These technologies makes you to become successful. I mean, making money, not necessarily having these degrees.
yeah.
For example, is this guy in one community? who, um, when he was 18, he and chat GPT came out. He
Mm.
asked the chat GPT, how how can I make money with AI? And now he has a very good community, and he shoot for $1 billion. So, and he's just 24 now. So in 6 years or so, he succeeded. So basically, and he dropped out. Um, Even the old school billionaires like Bill Gates and uh,
Elon.
even Elon Musk, they drop out from the college. They don't even have the college, not a doctoral degree like me, So because it's a waste of money, waste of time, and if you want to get the money, the academic, old school, it was go to school, get a college, get as high as you can, like doctoral degrees, and get a good job, right? But these
Mm.
days, these kids like you and so on, they make more money than lawyers and doctors and engineers and stuff like that. So basically, it's a disruption out there. And with AI these days, you can make tons of money, uh, knowing nothing about academic. If you want to, you just need a mentor, show you step by step. And I got into this, and I teach people how to make money like that too. But I wanted to create this community, not like everybody else AI agency, but a community where besides how to make money, you learn how to become a genuine person, uh, a person which has integrity. Because you see, are so many businesses out there which they don't have moral compass. Make money, doesn't matter what you do, No, it's not like that. Because you see, if you make money dishonestly, it's the same like do something bad, um, and that's not the challenge. And anybody can do that. The challenge is to make your money honestly and helping people, not robbing people. I mean, so many businesses out there, they just rob people from their money. And um, it's very interesting here because I will tell you a secret. So
Mm.
basically, how these people act, and took me a long time to understand this, but I will tell you how things are. So they use um, uh, dark systems to get their money. What I'm saying here is that,
Mm.
in nutshell, is like this: you are not allowed to do this, but I will do it. I mean, I will tell you something, you don't do it, and I will do it, because this is how they make the money. You know what I'm saying? For
Mm.
example, they tell you, okay, I have this fish, right? And it's $1, let's say, right, or $100, depends on
Mm.
the fish, right? Um, but they don't teach you how to catch the fish. They just sell you the fish to keep you in the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, um, because they don't want you to learn, and there are so many gurus out there, even mentors. They teach you what they want you to learn just to make them to look good, but actually they don't teach you powerful stuff, because they are afraid that you will become better than them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these secret societies and stuff, they work like that. They help each other, but they keep everybody in control, because if you give control to people, then you don't have the power. Do you understand? it's
Mm.
a it's a big secret here. So um in other words, for example, uh Napoleon Bonaparte, Hitler, and so on, they wanted to control the world, but not giving people power. but suppress them. You know what I'm saying? To be the most powerful, it's about to suppress everybody else. But what Jesus did, and they don't like it, and what I'm doing here is the same. Um, like what good people they are doing. They, for example, Mother Teresa. Did you picture Mother Teresa like Hitler? No, right? Because they are totally opposite. So what Mother Teresa did? Mother Teresa helped people without uh, waiting something in exchange. You know, that's the biggest person in the world who who help people, and even the best way is to help people without nobody knowing. You see what I'm saying? Everybody these days is like, um, okay, join me. I will teach you. I will do. I'm the best. You know, I'm follow me and stuff. But it's not like that. To be a good person is to spread your word in the world, but helping people. A lot of people they say these so fake gurus. They say I help people and so on. No, it's not like that, man. When you help people, nobody should know. You know, that's the best way. Like I don't know if you heard the story with Santa Claus. Santa Claus basically comes from Saint Nicholas, which was a bishop in Nicaea area in where Turkey is now, and you know, until Ottomans they conquered that territory. It was Christian, so um, they this guy he helped people without nobody knowing, and it's well known these days. Like where three daughters, and um, their father didn't have the money. You know, back then, the fathers to marry their daughters supposed to have some big money to give to the groom. You know, when they married, and he didn't have any money, and he couldn't marry his daughters, and Saint Nicholas overnight he went there and with three bags of money, and he 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 how somehow stashed the money in their house, you know. And when they wake up in the morning, they saw the money, and they, you know, thanks to God, because, and that's why, like Santa, you know, Santa give uh, uh, gifts to everybody in the world. That's the spirit of Christmas, you know, to be a good person and to give to the world. So it's more to it, man. But these days, you know, unfortunately, uh, the elites who control the world, they want to teach you that doesn't matter how you make your money as long as you make the money. And unfortunately, um, people they think that that's the way, because these bad people, you know, evil people, they want you to know like that. They want to teach you like that. Hey, uh, destroy the person, kill the person, doesn't matter, make the money. You know, like the mob. You know, we are not killing people here. You know, we are not rob people. We help people to make the money in an honest way, and it's possible these days with so many tools and um, possibilities. Is possible, and this is what I want to prove to the world. You can make the money. I know you are already over. You have another appointment, right? Thank you for
Yeah.
your time, man, and
Yep.
I appreciate. And we keep in touch. Okay. God bless. Take care. Bye.
All right. We can. Yeah. Thank you, bro. See you. Um. All right. We can end.